Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. A few changes. I have silver hair now. I've got newer lashes. These lashes are amazing. These are the Lily lashes in the style Miami. I'm not very good at putting them on, so they look a bit dodgy, but oh well. I'm loving it. Also, this eye look is from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up or if I've even blended it in properly. But I'm actually loving it, so yeah, it's been a while since my last video, so I thought I'd come back with a bang, and what better way to do it than my teacher's palette. So yeah, if you want to see how I created this look, keep on watching. So I'm pretty sure you'll have all seen it by now, but just in case you haven't, this is what it looks like. Literally, when I got this yesterday, I could not stop looking at it. I just kept putting it down, thinking, should I swatch it? Should I not? Should I save it? Should I keep it? And I was like, I can't, I need to swatch it, and it's just the best thing ever. So I'm not actually going to swatch these, I'm just, because there's like 100,000 videos on these now, but I'm just gonna like dab straight in. So I've moisturised my face. Next I'm going to be taking this high spreadability primer by The Ordinary and just smoothing all this onto the whole of my face really. Next up, I've really been into putting highlighter all over my face and then putting a foundation on top of it. So I got these Barry highlighter drops. Oh, it's in my hair. These smell weird. I think that's a little bit too much, but oh well. Oh, super pink. For foundation, I'm going to take in this NYX Total Control, and this is in the shade Vanilla. And then just taking the Morphe M4 3-9 brush. I'm going to attempt to blend this in. Now this looks like the wrong colour for me, but oh well. It looks like it's matching my face, my neck I mean. I've also got hyperpigmentation on my cheeks and through my nose. This is face spell problems for me. I also switched to a dry beauty blender because I knew the brush was making my eye ache. Okay, so I'm not going to get any more coverage than this because my cheeks are just so fucking red, so I'm just going to move on to concealer. And for concealer, I'm taking the L'Oreal Perfect Matte True Match, whatever it's called. And this is in the shade Ivory. I also forgot to colour correct, so if you can still see my bags after this, I'm sorry. I really like this concealer because it is really, I found it to be really hydrating, and it does give me a little bit of coverage but not a lot. But if I colour correct and put this on, it's really nice. So if you are like me and you do have hyperpigmentation like red, literally no matter if I'm the perfect shade in the foundation, like I've got NC this, NW that, like I can't even deal. What I tend to do is just like do my face, but then I'm just cover it up with a bit of highlight, and I found that that kind of works because my cheeks are really red and then my under eyes are really yellow and blue, so I just try and make it work really. To put a bit of colour into my face, I'm taking my Barry M Chisel Cheeks contour stick. This is literally what I always use. So if I'm going to work or something, this is what I'd normally do, and I just feel as though it like gives me a bit of colour back into my face and also a tiny bit of definition. It's nothing too crazy, but it's just really nice, I find, and it makes me not look like a ghost. I found that this blends really nicely as well, and again this sponge is dry. I don't know why. Couldn't be bothered to go to the fucking bathroom. Now that's give me a little bit of definition, nothing too crazy. Normally I just put highlighter on top, obviously do my brows, so I'm gonna put a bit of bronzer on, do my brows, and then I might leave the highlighter till last. So for bronzer, I'm just taking the MUA Makeup Academy Bronzed perfection. And then just taking this Spectrum angled brush, C4, just gonna tap it in a little bit and away with it. Now for brows, normally I would go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills in medium brown and use the Brow Wiz as well. But because I'm a lazy little bastard and this is so much quicker, I'm taking this brow pencil from Sleek. It's literally my favourite brow pencil in the whole fucking world. So fast, so easy, especially if you've already got the brow shape like mine and you just want to fill it in a little bit. So I'm going to do this and then I'm going to put concealer on them and yeah. So what I like to do is take a thickish concealer, and this is the Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Concealer in Fair by Collection. It's just like so cheap. And then just on the back of my hand, just wipe a little bit off. And then taking an angled brush, I just like to take a little bit of the concealer on my hand and then just go underneath it. And this just like helps to carve it out. Not that like they need it, but if you do need it, it just tidies them up and makes them look really, really precise. So now that we've got the base down, let's move on to the main event, the palette. I'm not really sure what I want to do, so I'm just gonna wing it. First off, I'm just taking this shade right here. I don't actually have the names of the shades, it didn't come with it, so that shade. And I'm just gonna put this as a transition shade. Do you know what I can't stand is ice cream van. One thing I can't stand is when I'm watching a tutorial and people are like this. No, concentrate on one eye first, please. Now I'm just taking the shade next to it, just to deepen it a bit further. Yesterday when I got this, I was like, I can't believe I've got it in my hands. Like, following Jaclyn for so long and then finally having something that she's worked on for so long. It's amazing. Now I'm just taking this flattish brush and I'm just going to take this colour right here and put that in through my crease. Oh, blending amazingly. Now I know I've just stupidly fucking done that, but don't worry about it because I will just clean that up in a minute. And then taking my same brush that I used before, just taking the lightest shade again, and I'm just going to run this through again just to blend any harshness out. Not that there will be because it's Jaclyn. Taking a fluffier brush, I'm going to be going in with this shade right here, and then I'm going to be taking that shade as well, I think. But starting off with this shade, I'm just going to put this in my outer corners just to deepen it a little bit more. And just lightly through the crease. Now taking an even smaller pencil brush with that dark shade I pointed to earlier, I'm just going to take it and take it right here. Because I really want this to be dark and then go into something really light and nice. So just doing this, I'm just going to bring it a little bit onto the lid as well, and then just lightly through this part of the crease. Now with the bigger fluffy brush, I'm just going to be taking that and just blend that into everything so it marries everything into one. And by the way, I know I've got major creasing here. It happens all the time. Now I was going to do one colour on the lid, but I actually might do two and like marry them together. And I might do two shimmer shades actually. So with the small brush, I'm actually going to take the darkest shade that we just used on this outer bit, and I'm just going to bring that through the lower lash line and smirk it out. Now I'm only going to be taking this up to here because I don't want it to look as though I've got a massive black eye. And then what I'm going to do is taking the lightest shade, taking this shade with that shade and mixing. I'm just going to put it through this part. You can see my bag's so bad. I'm so sorry. Now if you're like me and you're a messy little bastard when it comes to eyeshadow, what I suggest is just taking some of your foundation that you've used, just to shape it, just go like that. And then just blend it in. Okay, so I was gonna do a cut crease, but I think I'm just gonna apply the shadows and see how they go on top of all this. Could be a mistake, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Taking like a flattish brush, I'm just going to take this shade right here. Oh my god, take this shade right here, which is, oh my god. And this shade has been calling my name since I got the palette yesterday. And I'm just going to spray it with Fix Plus, because apparently that's what she does. And then taking that, I'm just going to apply it to the second half of my eyelid. Right about there. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh yes. Can you see that? Do you see what I mean about the colour getting lost? Like that pigment there. Ugh. Now taking this fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend this bit in. Just it marries each other and there's no harshness. Now I haven't added any colour onto this. I just want it so it all blends in nicely. Now taking a different brush, obviously, I'm going to be taking this shade right here. And this is amazing. When I first swatched this, I was obsessed because it's like a pink, but it's got like a gold tint in it, and oh my god, when I swatched it I nearly died. I'm actually going to try applying this one with my finger. Oh yeah, that's better. So I tried applying this with the brush and it didn't really do it, so I think this is more of a foil shadow. So I'm just going to put it on with my finger and yes. Do you guys see that? It's like a pink but with a gold reflect kind of thing. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. And then taking the brush that I applied the red with, I'm just going to try and diffuse that line right there. I'm going to highlight my inner corners with this shade and highlight my brow bone with this shade. To highlight the rest of my face, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty in the shade Fire Crystal. For lips today, I'm just going to go in with this Carly Candy K. Just going to spritz my face with some Fix Plus. I'm just going to go apply some mascara and some falsies and I'll be right back. So guys, they have my tutorial on the Jaclyn Hill palette and my take on it. I got these lashes as well the other day. I'm not the best at putting lashes on. So yeah, I'm not the best at putting lashes on, so I'm sorry if they look weird or anything. I'm not really sure how they look. Like, I love them. These are the Lily lashes in the style Miami, and they was fucking expensive, but they say you get about 20 to 25 uses out of them, so I'm down for that. Also, I have found a dupe for them, I think, so I might do that. But yeah, I'm obviously still, I'm obsessed with this look. The either, like, Jaclyn Hill, you are my inspiration. You are the teacher. Nikki tutorials as well. Yeah, so if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.